What's up, internet? What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Sundog. So a few weeks ago I made a video about YoWorld, talking about what the game is all about, and I talked a little bit about the history of the whiteboards that are in the game. If you want to check out that video, click right there, you can check that video out. But 2-3 days after I had posted that video, they come out with new paintboards. So this video is going to be basically reviewing and talking about the new paintboards. I know they've been out for a while, but I just haven't got around to making this video. But let's talk about the paintboards. Alright, so the paintboards, they come in 3 different sizes. You got the large, which is 5 yocash, you got the medium, which is 3 yocash, and you got the small, which is the same size as the original whiteboard, which is 7,500 yo coins. That's the virtual currency of the game for those of you that don't play. So yeah, the original whiteboard before, all it had was 8 simple colors. You can report, you know, they had a report button that you can, if you saw any like inappropriate art or something, you could report it. They had the erase button, which would erase your whole art, and they had a lock button so that people can erase your artwork, and that's about it. It was a pretty simple board, but this new paintboard is a lot more complicated. So let's talk about the new paintboards. Alright, so here's my little YoWorld character and my little apartment. It's actually YoWorld now. I keep calling it YoWorld still. Anyways, this is the new paintboard. This is the extra large paintboard, and as you can see, it has a lot more features now. So the first thing, let's see, the first thing, look at all the colors. Now you got many different shades of different color, like many different shades of blue, many different shades of green, a lot of different values of colors now. So another thing is, another cool feature I like is the transparency. So you can make the whiteboard transparent. Let's see, board color transparent. Okay, so now the board is transparent, right? And whatever you color, for example, let's say we make a square and then we fill it in with this color, boom. Now that's pretty much what you're gonna get, that shape, and it's pretty much like a sticker where you can put it anywhere in your room. So let's see, how do I rotate this thing? There we go. I haven't played in so long, I forgot all the, anyways, so now it's pretty much like a sticker, and you can put it anywhere and boom. So like you can make that as a TV and let's say hang it up on the wall, and there you go, you have a little TV. So that feature is cool. And what I like to do, what I tried to do when I was trying to draw, is draw like, you know, a picture of, like, let's say, you know, like, I don't know, just you make a picture but you leave the head out, you know what I mean? And then when you walk in front of it, you can just walk in front of the board and stick your head in. You know, kind of like when you go to Disneyland, they have those cutouts where you stick your face in and then you take a picture. Kind of like that. I was trying to do that, but here's the thing. And I was trying to draw on these boards, and I have a MacBook now. Before, I used to draw on my HP Pavilion laptop, and the pixels used to be really big, where I can really get into the screen and just like see every pixel if it needed to be colored in or not. And that's why I was able to make my artwork really detailed. But now that I have a MacBook, I tried drawing after so many years, and it comes out really bad because, like, 1, I haven't had any practice in so many years, and 2, because the pixels are just so small that you can't really see if it needs to be colored, like that line needs to get colored in or not. Anyways, it was a lot harder for me than I used to be able to do it. So what else? Let's check out the other features. So the other feature are these shapes that you can make now. So you can make these lines, you can make squares as you saw before, you can make circles, you can make even stars. That looks like a, what is it, hexagon? And there you go, that's a star. You can make, like, you can even, like, depending on how you make them, you can make an octagon. There you go, almost like an octagon. Anyways, you can make different sizes now. I think the circle and the line are the best, because when you're drawing, you just like you know, use this line and you use that, boom, and then you kind of have, like for detailed artists that draw, you can just use that line as, like wherever you need it, boom, and then use the eraser. Where's the eraser? And then erase it, and you got your perfect line that you needed, you know. Even if you do it with the small pen, that's another thing. You can choose the size of your pen. See, when you're doing a detailed arting, you want to always use small, because you know, bulky lines don't really look good. Anyways, so yeah, you make that line and then you use the eraser, and you got your perfect line that you needed, you know. Even with circles, you use a circle like just for, like, you know, I mean, it's hard to describe, but look, you know what I mean, you just use the circle wherever you need it, and that's it. The line, it's a little bit harder, because then you're actually, or not the line, the pen is actually a little bit harder, because then you have to control the pen. You see, you get all these little bumps right here. But when you're drawing, and if you use a line where you need it, like that, and then you just erase the part that you need, it's like it's a perfect line. Even if you do it with a circle. So I mean, these two shapes, for me, they really help if I was drawing something detailed. Also, you got the undo button. So if you're drawing, this is really helpful. Like if you're drawing and you mess up, boom, undo, and it undoes the last thing that you did. Now that helps out a lot, because I know that a lot of you know that when you're drawing and then your hand slips and you mess up something, then it's like, damn. But the undo, there you go, it's fixed. So yeah, same thing with the eraser. For example, if you use the eraser, you can use however size of the eraser you want it. So if you need it, you know, bigger, you go here and erases more. If you need it smaller, go here and erase it smaller. And then as you can see, I used the paint bucket a couple times. That's like, it just fills in that spot, you know, that you need it filled in, rather than before, if we wanted the background a certain color, we used to pick the color and then, you know, color it in. But now you just use the paint bucket, and there you go. It doesn't really fill in all the lines. It's a little glitchy, but still it does the job. And then what else we got? This is to actually see your artwork as you're drawing. So that's pretty cool. It's like a picture of an eyeball to just view your artwork. And then you got your clear button to erase everything. You got your board color. You pick your color. Instead of using the paint bucket, you can just directly choose what color you want, you know, as your board background. And then what else? I think that's about it. Lock visitor editing, you know, so people can't mess with your board. Yeah, so overall, it's a badass board. I really like it. It's more better than the canvas, the unreleased canvas that I've been wanting them to come out with. I mean, they gave us something way better than that. So yeah, the paintboard is filled with a lot of features, but it's still pretty simple to use. And look at all the artwork that people have been doing since it came out. I mean, I thought that all artists were pretty much gone and there wasn't any more hand drawing going on in YoWorld, but there's actually still a lot of artists on YoWorld. And like, just look at some of this artwork, it's badass, you know what I mean? The thing is, like, I don't see that many events anymore, people selling hand-drawn artwork. So I think it's kind of like an underground business now, where when they draw it, they'll keep it for themselves, or they already have a buyer that they go to and they'll sell it directly to them. Because back in the day, there used to be events where people would sell their artwork to gain new customers. But anyways, I'm still happy to see that there's a lot of people still drawing. And I mean, look at this 3D artwork. That's badass. Like, the way that I used to do 3D artwork back in the day, we used to have to draw 2 boards with different variations. So like, for example, I drew a picture of of this mafia guy holding a gun, and then the other picture was the same mafia guy holding the gun, but it had the bullet like shooting out. And then you put the boards together and you put these two rocks together next to the board, and then when you walk past them they kind of glitch, where it makes it look like it's like kind of like a motion 3D art. So that's how we used to make it back in the day, but now you got these transparent boards that you could place them in a certain way where you can make awesome 3D art. And I'm just happy to see what people are doing with this. So yeah, this is my gaming channels. I just started doing YouTube recently. I'm gonna be doing reviews, updates, and just me playing video games on this channel. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, like, comment, share, and thanks for watching. Peace out.